A joyous New Year's Eve celebration turned into a scene of unimaginable horror at the Constellation bar in Crans-Montana, Switzerland. Investigators now believe the tragedy was sparked when sparkling candles atop champagne bottles came too close to the bar's ceiling, igniting a devastating blaze.
Regarding the investigation itself, I want to assure you that the Public Prosecutor's Office is doing absolutely everything possible to clarify the circumstances of this tragic event. As a reminder, an investigation was opened today for now to clarify the circumstances of this fire. Every single lead, absolutely all of them, is being explored. None are being abandoned and not a single lead is being neglected. Among the hypotheses, some are being confirmed today. Indeed, everything suggests that the fire started this way. Incandescent candles or Bengal lights were placed on the champagne bottles, and all of this was brought too close to the ceiling. From there, a rapid, very rapid, and widespread ignition occurred.
Early Thursday, flames tore through the crowded basement bar, claiming the lives of 40 people and injuring 119 others. Many of the wounded were in their teens and 20s, young lives caught in the inferno that left families, friends, and an entire nation in shock. Witnesses described moments of sheer panic. Axel Clavier, a 16-year-old from Paris, recalled feeling as if he was suffocating inside the bar moments after celebrating the New Year with friends. He survived by forcing a window open with a table, but tragically, one of his friends died and several remained missing.
Suddenly there was a blaze, something very intense. Then we were trapped. A lot of people were trapped. We thought we were going to suffocate because of the smoke. We didn't really know where to get out. There was a huge crowd, and for example, I was all alone. I thought I wasn't going to make it out, but I managed to break a window and get out through it. It's true that I had lost half my clothes. It was chaos.
Other survivors told of chaos as flames spread from champagne bottles with burning sparklers. A male bartender lifted a female colleague onto his shoulders, the lit candle setting the wooden ceiling alight. The crowd surged toward narrow exits, smashing windows to escape, some severely injured. Parents rushed to the scene, desperate to find their children amid the chaos. Valais Regional Government Head Matthias Reynard praised first responders but emphasized the heroism of ordinary citizens, especially young people, who risked their lives to save others in those first critical moments.
We are facing a profound tragedy and a truly devastating human toll. Tragically, 40 people have been officially reported dead, with many more feared injured or missing. These numbers are heartbreaking, and on behalf of the Valais government, I want to express all my sympathy and our deepest condolences for this ordeal. We also want to remind everyone that many injured people are still fighting for their lives today. A great many of those being cared for are in critical condition with their lives at risk.
The tragedy has struck internationally. Among the injured were citizens from France, Italy, Serbia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Luxembourg, Belgium, Portugal, and Poland. Identification has been challenging as the intensity of the fire destroyed wallets and documents, forcing families to provide DNA samples. Among the missing was 17-year-old Italian golfer Emanuele Galoppini, a promising young athlete. Authorities have since confirmed his death. Outside the bar, mourners left flowers and candles. Hundreds gathered at the nearby church of Montana Station to pray for the victims. Pope Leo sent a telegram expressing his condolences, praying that the Lord would welcome the deceased and sustain the courage of the survivors. Crans-Montana, nestled high in the Swiss Alps, is known for its ski runs and international competitions, a winter wonderland now marked by tragedy. Families grieve, friends search for answers, and investigators work to determine how a night of celebration ended in one of Switzerland's deadliest disasters.
To reach these initial important findings, relevant videos were carefully obtained and thoroughly analyzed. Additionally, several individuals were extensively interviewed and detailed observations were meticulously made directly on site. Included among those interviewed were the 2 experienced French managers and some fortunate survivors. These interviews made it possible to establish, among other things, lists of people who were present at the event. These lists help with identification. These interviews also made it possible to explain the interior layout, the premises, the work carried out, and the capacity limits. The next crucial stage of this comprehensive investigation will meticulously focus in particular on the detailed work done inside the establishment, specifically examining the various materials that were carefully used, the essential operating permits and necessary licenses, and of course the critical safety measures. By that, I specifically mean the readily available fire extinguishers and clearly marked accessible escape routes. Compliance with fire safety standards and firefighting equipment, the number of people present that evening, the number of people the bar is authorized to accommodate, the furnishings on the premises, the evacuation routes, as well as access. Following all this, the Zurich Forensic Institute was commissioned. Depending on the results obtained and as measures are taken during the proceedings, the investigation and the inquiry, there will be the possibility or not to determine whether there is any criminal liability involving individuals. If this is indeed the undeniable case and these specific individuals are still very much alive, comprehensive legal proceedings will be promptly initiated against them for egregious negligent arson, severe negligent homicide, and serious negligent bodily harm. Regarding the crucial identification process, there are numerous dedicated people diligently working on this extremely important matter. We are talking about more than 30 highly skilled and committed individuals who are working tirelessly and with great effort to allow the affected families to finally be clear about whether their loved one, their family member, their child has died or is a victim. There is a clear method which will be explained to you by Lieutenant Colonel Lengen,